Oh, I'm still in pajamas. It is currently it's 7:20 right now. Actually, let me take my jumper off because this whole thing looks stupid right now. But I want to do a trade recap for yesterday. I didn't get to do one last night. I've been so busy the last few days. If you guys haven't noticed, my posting has been a little bit all over the place. So hopefully we can get back on track in the next few days, starting with getting this trade recap out, and I'll post a quick morning analysis this morning. I had a little bit of time, but I'm so tired. I woke up at 3, went back to sleep, woke up again at like 4, and then went to sleep at about 6, and then slept in until 7, and now it's 7:20, and I've work in like 25 minutes. I've got a coffee, and let's break down yesterday's trade. So I missed a setup. You can see there's a beautiful setup on the screen right now, but I missed it. Just because I was so busy, and then my freaking alert didn't go off. Oh, when I got back onto that chart, I was pissed because I was like, I've been waiting for like weeks now to get a setup. Like weeks. I'm only taken one setup this month, so this would have been setup number 2. The reason why there's something on the chart right now is because my alert was set and I wanted to take an entry, but I didn't get to, unfortunately, because my alert didn't go off. And keep in mind, this is the start of London session, so that's 3 p.m. my time. So I was super busy, and my alerts, I set them in the morning so that I don't have to be on the charts all day. And here we are. So I know that someone's probably going to be like, well, if you are really serious about trading, you should be sitting on the charts and ready 24/7. But I mean, if I was sitting on the charts like for all of these sessions, because I trade all sessions, I'd be sitting in my room for like 16 hours or 24 hours or something. Like, it would just be so unrealistic. So that's why I set alerts, and it also helps my psychology with not forcing trades or getting tempted to take an entry when there's no setup. So yeah, this one was around about like 4 p.m, 5 p.m my time. But I'll walk you guys through it. But again, as you can see, I put the thing there right where my alert was. So right where I want to take setup, right where I wanted my take profit to be, and right where I wanted my stop loss to be. So that, and I did this before the fact. I will show you guys screenshots on my phone. I guess maybe I'll post the screenshots when I do a trade recap on TikTok and Instagram. But this is the before. You can see the time. It's 4 o'clock in the corner. So this is the before, and I wanted to enter right when price came back and hit that low, but as you can see, I missed the entry, and there was no retracement back. So I was gonna enter around about. So I already missed the entry here, unfortunately. But then I was like, okay, I'm going to enter when price goes back and hits that level. It hits it here and then just bounces straight off. So I could say I was pissed. Oh wait, hold on, no. Okay, I'll walk you guys through it. Let me start yapping and let me just walk you guys through it. So we're gonna go on the higher time frame, and you can check my morning analysis because I told you guys this is what I wanted to see. So price made an indication. It made a correction below this level and then formed a little bit of bullish structure as it made its way up. Now, this actually isn't an A plus setup, because an A plus setup would be price forming an indication, forming a lovely correction, and then forming a continuation below the level and then continuing back up. And then my entry would be around about when price gets back above this level, when it potentially like break structure, for example. So that would be like what my setup A plus would be. But this one, we got the bullish structure probably about up here. Well, that looks insane, but it's fine. We got the bullish structure above this level, but it didn't go all the way above. So my entrance would have been here, stop loss below the level, take profit here. Now, it's not a drastic difference. I've shown you guys a few examples where I wouldn't take a setup like this. Like, say if we only got bullish structure up here, you can immediately see why it's negative RR. So yeah, this one was luckily a good one, and I had my lot size calculator done and everything, ready to take the position, but I couldn't. So yeah, we can see it made that, and then it made another one which I was looking at here, an indication, a correction, and continuation. But then I sat in my emotions, and I'm like, why am I taking that trade? I have FOMO, I'm being greedy. What's going through my mind when I take this trade? I want to be able to say I took a setup to my YouTube channel, to be completely honest. And like, honesty is the only thing that's going to get me profitable, so I need to just continue being honest. Like, it's totally fine. Like, if you guys feel the need to judge that, then that's up to you. But for me, I'm just being honest, and I need to be honest if I'm going to succeed in trading. So yeah, I thought to myself, damn, I just want to be able to tell my community that I made on YouTube and on TikTok and Instagram that I took a trade. So, and I mean, you can see it would have been a profitable trade. Like, I'm not saying it's not a profitable setup, but it's FOMO and it's not my strategy. So it would have been just an outlier in my, what's it called? Probability, in my probability. So yeah, we can see on the 15-minute, we can see we got that bullish structure. When we got the bullish structure as soon as price broke structure, so it made this lower high, and now it could have continued at a low low, but it made a higher low, and it pushed past, and that's why my entry is where it is. So I missed that, and then I had set an alert, and then I had missed when price came here because of, as you can see, it just came down, wicked, and came back up, wicked, came back up. So I missed that, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna set an alert, get off the charts. The before and after photo was taken around about here on this candle, and that's when I missed that first entrance. And then here is where I was really, really pissed, because that's when I was like, I missed my entrance, and then I missed my freaking second entrance, because I saw this and I was like, I'm not gonna FOMO, I'm just gonna set an alert right at this level. Set the alert, never went off. I was mad, but it's okay because I didn't FOMO. I didn't impulsively just enter in late, because, you know, I could have been like, whatever, like, I can see the price going to my direction, let me just enter anyway, and then have this crazy stupid position. That would have been shameful to come online and say I did. So yeah, that would have just been ridiculous. And then I could have done this, and I could have done this and been like, oh well, like, I'm just gonna like put it here because look, it's like it's a positive R, and like it's totally in line with my strategy. But if you zoom out, this is my indication level. This is my correction level. This is like almost 75% of the way through my indication level. So like, what actually? Look, this is the 50% range. This is the, 60%? That's probably like close to 70% of the way through. So that would have just been silly to do. But yeah, the reason why I took this trade is, again, because we got that indication, then we got structure in this correction. So we can see as soon as price crossed this low, it's shown that it's going bullish. The correction has started. I mean bearish, sorry. And then we hit this level, we get a little bit of support. We hit it 1, hit it 2, 3, 4, 5 before it pushes up. It brings that momentum in, pushes up, still makes a lower high, makes a higher low here, and then makes a higher high, all in line with the high time frame trend. So yeah, that's why I wanted to take the trade. And then when it comes to trade management, right when I wanted to enter, which was here and here, both the ones that I missed, but we can see that price made the bullish structure. It had a little bit of choppiness, but at the end of the day, it did continue upwards. And I'm going to say that choppiness is probably just because it's London first hour, and I've said to you guys a lot that I don't trade the London first hour, and I let price do what it wants to do in the London first hour. So I couldn't take this entry because it was London first hour. I couldn't really take these ones, so I really wanted to see price come back. You know, I said that I set my alerts and I walked away, and I got this entrance. That's why, because look at what happened like in London first hour. Now, if I had said, okay, London first hour, we've got this breakout, let's just stay calm, and then this is when the first hour ends, something like here, I could have seen, okay, price is choppy. I just want to see it retrace back to this level, retraces back to that level, enter. Now, I could have placed an order, and I just don't really do orders. I could have, though, looking in hindsight. I'm saying yes, like, definitely I should have just set an order and then let price do what it wants to do, but I didn't. So maybe that's something I'll do next time. So say this wasn't London first hour and I saw price made this breakout, maybe I just set an order to enter right at that level so that when price does wick into my entry, I can still get in and I could still hold the trade. And again, I could have entered late, but that would have just been ridiculous and it would have been bad psychology. I could have gotten into New York and started forcing entries, but again, that's bad psychology. But looking back, I could have taken a lovely trade and I could have held it all throughout London session. And you can see price is still pushing all-time highs. Could have had a 1 to 8. If I held it overnight, I could have had a 1 to 12. But it just shows the power of the strategy, and the strategy, when executed right and when you're patient, like there's plenty of opportunities that I've shown you guys on my channel where it's like, oh, I could have taken an entry here but I didn't, and oh, I could have taken an entry here but I didn't. This is an entry that I actually would have taken and I actually wanted to take that I missed because of my alert. If you want a cool cap, then that's totally fine. I do have the before and after photos if you want a cool cap, and then I'll just attach them in my next video. But I hope you guys just believe me as it is, because what benefit do I have lying? And being honest about like why I didn't FOMO as well. Like, how cringy and embarrassing is it to say like, oh, I just wanted to take this trade so I could show my YouTube channel, show my little YouTube channel my trade. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, why would I lie? And like, if I really wanted to lie to you guys, I would just be like, yeah, I took this trade, but I'm being so for real. I sent an alert and my alert didn't go off and I missed the trade and I didn't FOMO. But what I'm saying is when the strategy is executed right, there's such minimal drawdown. Like, you can see in here, even though we're chopping around a little bit because of the choppiness of the first hour of London, we still have like this tiny little bit of drawdown, and then it just pushes up straight away to TP. And whenever I've taken a trade, that's pretty much what it's done. Whenever I've taken a good trade, that's what it's done. So yeah, I mean, no drawdown since that point. So that's cool. Even down here, like, there was no drawdown. But yeah, it was a cool trade that I missed. But you know what? It gives me more confirmation that when I can see prices doing what I want, I can set orders. I can get in straight away on the breakout. And because I've noticed that's what Sky does, but I don't have the confidence to do it, so I always enter on the pullback. So I can see that price makes a higher low. And the pullback, if it wasn't the first hour of London, would have been here. So that's where I would have wanted to enter if it wasn't the first hour of London. But yeah, it just gives me extra confidence. And again, like, this is basically a paper trade. But again, like, I'm not going to say it was fully a paper trade because I did literally enter late. Like, I put the position size thing when price was here. So I don't know if you want to look at that replay wise. This is where I put my setup, so I could see that price made that lower high, missed that second entry, and yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's sad that I didn't take a trade, but you know what, it's fine, because a win is a win. I stuck to my rules, I analyzed my psychology, and the psychology wasn't saying don't enter, it was saying don't FOMO, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't trying to force a trade, but I was. That's why I stopped myself. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys took this trade if you trade ICC. And I will see you guys later today. Anyway, bye.